big part of what I wanted to do when I created this course was, again, I have to know my audience, right? So my audience was a lot of veterans, athletes, high performing people, surgeons, SEALs, cops, and we love acronyms, right? And we need things
Yeah, we do.
we need things to be short and sticky, or I won't remember it.
Yep.
And so as veterans, that's how we talk. We use acronyms because we don't remember anything unless it's an acronym. So when I was creating the course, because again, it comes back to this whole personal development world where there's just so much noise and stuff out there that you're like, I can't retain anything. Well, our course is very sticky, right? And so how you make things sticky is by creating fun language, metaphors, acronyms. And so what we're learning to do through My Steady Mind is you're learning how to control two things that control everything in your life: your thoughts and your breath. Your thoughts control your mind, and your breath controls your nervous system. And most people have no awareness or control over either. So their thoughts are just all over the place. That's where mental exhaustion comes from. That's an unsteady mind, right? I'm thinking about this, worried about that. It's just, I'm on the job. I'm not here. I'm thinking about bills. And so most people have no awareness or control over their thoughts. They're not mindful. And then if you don't have any control over your thoughts, you don't have any control over your breath. So most people's breathing sucks. It's very shallow through their mouth, right? Just these mouth breathers, very shallow, very rapid. So you're in sympathetic state all day, right? You're never taking a deep enough. So people suck at breathing. So at My Steady Mind, the first breath technique we teach is called the BAMO breath. And it means breathe and move on, right? So if I'm stressed or anxious or pissed off or whatever, I'm feeling uncomfortable because I'm mad, right? I'm in sympathetic state. So it's learning how to control your nervous system. Our nervous system has sympathetic, which is fight or flight. Parasympathetic is rest and digest. And most people, probably most of your listeners out there, just when they wake up in the morning, they get right into sympathetic state. I'm thinking about the day. I'm worried about what's going on. I'm pissed because I got bills. I'm mad at my kids for screaming in the other room. I'm checking my phone and the news is, and so that's where they're just at, right? And they're breathing shallow. They haven't even gotten out of bed and I'm already anxious and pissed off and I haven't put my feet on the floor, right? And so then I step out and now the day comes and here comes the emails and the demands, and that's just how they exist. It's 9 a.m. and I'm already tired. Now I got to go to a job site and work 8 hours, right? Good luck, right? So we're trying to teach them how to flip the switch, get out of sympathetic and back into parasympathetic, which is rest and digest. And there's only one way you can do that. The fastest way is by taking a deep breath. And so the fastest way is the BAMO breath. It's a 4-second inhalation through your nose, counting to 4. The counting serves the purpose of, if I got a lot of negative, if I'm laying in bed, my thoughts are real scary and loud and negative, and I say BAMO, and I think BAMO, and then I count 1, 2, as I'm inhaling through my nose, the scary self-talk goes away. You can't count to 4 and have the scary thoughts. So I get a little break, right? And I'm breathing in for 4 seconds through my nose. It has to be 4 seconds and in through the nose because I have to go deep enough down into the lungs to hit the diaphragm. The diaphragm sends a signal up to the vagus nerve. That's what activates the parasympathetic, the parachute. That's what calms me down in that moment, right? And so I get that break. And so the other thing is, I don't want you to just sit there and breathe. BAMO is a call to action. Breathe and move on. Get up. Get out of bed. Go. Get back in the project. Get back into the time with your kid. Get back into whatever it is you're doing. Breathe and move on.